So today I'm going to be watching a video called Woman Calls Police on Her Roommate Who's Doing Drugs, or Woman Calls Police on Roommate Doing Drugs is the specific title. It's by Red Zone Watch, so that's, credit goes to Red Zone Watch. They'll be linked in the description.
Up there right now?
Yep.
What's going on between you and your roommate?
I don't know.
See how we don't believe you? Are you getting that? How we don't believe you?
Stop.
So we get a little montage clip of what's gonna happen in the video coming up. I like this cop already. The sass on this man. You know that we don't believe you. You're getting that right. What's that smell? There's some kind of... I smell bullshit!
Did you call us about your roommate? You did? Okay. What happened the last time about you going to go get a protection order? Why'd you let her come back into the house?
Victim blaming. This cop is victim blaming.
I didn't. She had a key. I was trying to tell you guys that she didn't give me the key back, but you guys left so fast.
So far, what we know is that this woman has kicked this lady out for something. And we know it's for drugs, most likely erratic behavior, weird behavior. Or she just doesn't want her doing drugs in her house, which is completely normal. And so we can kind of tell that something happened because she was going to get a protection order. And that's just an insane answer because she's been kicked out. Like, why'd you let her back into the house? She let herself in, officer. She has 13 copies of my apartment key she keeps locked in her bedside drawer. I've been trying to tell you guys. This woman looks so tired and done with life. She's been through it. I would probably feel this way too if my roommate had 17 hidden keys to my apartment under her mattress and broke in to do drugs or something like that. I don't even know why she broke in yet. But apparently, this woman's been trying to tell the cops about it repeatedly, and they've just ignored her.
And I was at work the next day. I was like...
Remember when I said go down and get a protection order if you thought you were in fear because she was doing the drugs?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she up there right now?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we can go and talk to her, but you understand, unless you go get a protection order,
And I don't know
there's really not much you can do. I mean, you let her...
get that at.
Well, you can go down to the courts, 301 West 3rd. I can give you the address. And you just go talk to the clerks there. They'll point you in the right direction. So you go get a protection order.
So they're kind of playing the blame game on each other here. She's blaming this on the cops, saying she tried to tell him some piece of information and they just sped off like Scooby-Doo, It's kind of weird because I've never personally seen cops run back to their squad car, go, get out of here before she can tell us any more helpful information about this case. She'll never be protected now. It seems like this might be a little more on her part. She might have forgotten the information and she concluded this with them and then remembered the information afterwards, but they had already left. Because trust me, cops love to hang around and collect any information possible. They are lurkers, if anything. They're vultures. Like, not in a bad way, but I mean, like, they like to... They like to wait around for hours and hours. I've never been in a situation where the cops left before left too soon, and I'm like, oh, I miss the cops. Oh, darn, they were in such a hurry to get out of here. But he seems to be kind of throwing it in her face, like throwing the blame back to her, saying, we told you how to solve this. Go get a protection order. Which, I don't know the laws, but this has to just be a slip of paper, right? That if they violate, it's a crime and you can take them to court. Like a restraining order, right? Okay, I looked it up. And yeah, restraining order and protection order, they're the same thing. So I get that they have to say this, but the cops' logic is a little off here to me. Sure, restraining orders mean that now that person is now illegally coming within that distance. They're not legally allowed to, I can take you to court, but I'm not sure what a slip of paper is going to do in the moment when you're in real danger. Like, what are you going to do? Yell at the coked up meth head who's foaming from the mouth that they're in direct violation of your protection order? That's not going to do shit. The meth head probably can't even comprehend words at the moment and just wants to break all of your stuff and eat your face off. But also, what are the cops gonna do? There's so much paperwork and regulation for them nowadays, huge red tape to step through for even the slightest action, which is good in some instances, but it makes situations like this harder because it's hard for them to legally be allowed to do much at all. So I guess I see both sides of the perspective, but I think they're both in different situations, and they're kind of like misunderstanding each other's situation. Like, they're not taking time to step out of their own boots, out of their own shoes, and into the other person's, you know?
Against her. This is your roommate, right?
Yeah.
And she's scaring you because she does drugs?
Yeah.
Is this the same one you let live with you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can go talk to her and see if she'll leave again. But if you don't go get the protection order, there's nothing we can do. I mean, unfortunately, you let somebody move into
Move into you.
you that does meth and heroin and stuff. All right.
Okay, copper, calm down there. I'm sure she didn't know previous to letting this woman move in that she did all of these drugs. You think that she was just accepting of it at first and slowly decided, I'm not okay with this actually. I'm gonna call the cops now. Obviously, she just probably had a situation where she needed a roommate in a rush. Apartments are extremely expensive, and a lot of people end up needing roommates in a rush situation, and maybe she just didn't check out this woman's qualifications enough. Usually, a firm question you make sure to ask someone before they start to share your living space is, do you do meth or heroin? Because if so, please get out of here. But who knows? Maybe this woman seemed super sweet, super stable, wears a lot of long sleeves so you can't see the needle scars and scratches. Some people are functioning alcoholics. It's not ridiculous to think she found a functioning meth head. Oh my god. I'm joking, by the way, because there's no such thing as a functioning meth head.
I don't think so. But it sounds like she's had like 4 removals from here in the last 2 months.
No, she supposedly got raped here. She called in saying that her family had been kidnapped, which I guess they reached out to other agencies, jurisdictions, and that wasn't true. It's 207, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? What did I just hear? What kind of information about a case are we hearing? This has nothing to do with what's going on at the current moment. They're talking about rape on the walkie-talkies. They're talking about, like, who are they talking about? In this building? It happened in this building? Like, is this another case that's also going on while the roommates hyped up in the other room on coke, just they gotta deal with the cokehead, then they gotta deal with the girl who got That's sad, actually. I'm not gonna make a joke about that. Oh, that's so sad. That's a cop's reality, to be honest. That's why you don't become a cop unless you can deal with some hard shit.
This is same exact call, and she was just like, yeah. She's a friend from work, and I let her live here, so I can only ask her to leave.
Yeah. So she was supposed to be back, I think, on the 11th.
This month?
Yeah. But then she said that she had been gone for about 4 or 5 days. So it'll be opposite.
I guess gotta have her let us in to see if she's here. Hey, Phipps. What's going on? Can you cut your music off? I can't. I can talk to you.
This woman was seriously playing her own boss music as like, what music was that? What was that? That wasn't real music. That was just an ominous tune. That was fucking boss music. She wanted them to feel like you feel in Mario when you're going into that dark mansion and you're going to meet Wario and you're just oh, you see all the skeleton turtles coming after you. And you're like, ah, like all their bones rattling, clink, 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 you know. And it's terrifying. I'm terrified. Oh my god. Oh, you go into the room with the heroin addicted meth head. Everything's dark, and you just hear the slow, ominous growl of the music intensifying. You see her there in the dark, eyes glowing, inching her way towards you as she saws at her skin with her nails indefinitely and shakes and twitches. She's wearing a Hot Topic choker and a Leatherface shirt, and you ask her to pause her fucking YouTube video so you can speak to her without her boss music in the background. Brave cop, I must say. I would just jump out the window and kill myself before that thing kills me.
Well, your roommate's saying that you've been taking some drugs again, and that she's scared because you act different when you're.
Yeah, I'm not.
Here's the thing. I don't care if you're using. The one thing I want to know is if you.
You're not using, ma'am? It's just suddenly really hot. The AC doesn't work, right? Right? You're really hot, sweating, and you know, oh, what's that? Like, Mark, you're bleeding. Ma'am, are you sure? I'm not using, guys. It just weirdly became very hot in here suddenly. I promise those needles are for my diabetes.
If you are, I don't want you to OD up here, and then we get called out because you need to go to the hospital or you're about to die.
Okay.
What's going on between you and your roommate?
I don't know.
Please put your shirt down. Take your hand out of your shirt. Let your shirt rest. No one wants to see your torso. No one wants to see your belly. She keeps scratching and like fingering her belly button. Like, look at this.
Oh, I told her I have to wait for my ride to get here because I'm moving out.
Are you moving out today?
She just full fingered her belly button.
Yeah.
Who's your ride?
My friend,
Huh?
my friend.
She has friends?
His name's James.
Okay, where are they coming from?
I have no idea. They'll be here soon though.
Real nice friend you got there. You didn't even know where they're coming from to pick you up or how far away they are. That doesn't sound like a friend. What kind of information was even passed back and forth? Like, just, will you come pick me up? Okay. Just nothing else? What? Well, is he a druggie too? Is he on heroin? He thinks that he's coming to get you. He's just running down an alley.
Like an hour.
I mean, I get mail here. You guys said I was a resident, too.
Well, you just said you were moving out.
Yeah, no, like, later today.
I mean, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's almost 6 o'clock. So she said that you were snorting some white powder in front of her.
No, it wasn't. It was probably her doing it.
Oh, it was her doing it?
Yeah. It's weird like that. I'm gonna get some. I didn't snort anything. She's tripping because she wants me to leave. She's the one doing all the drugs in here.
Ah, yes. The classic case of no, officer, it was her doing drugs. She called the cops to her own house on her own self because she's just a drugged up mess. I'm sorry. My diabetes twitches. I'm getting my diabetes twitches. If you'll excuse me, I have to go snort some of my diabetes powder really quickly.
So what's this crystal stuff on the cell phone that you're laying next to?
Listen, cop. Girls just love crystals. You gonna judge a girl for laying next to crystals? They're giving her energy. She has plugged herself in and is recharging her chakaraka to become her fullest self.
I don't know. Hers for sure.
Hers for sure, but your nose was practically on it.
It's not.
Saw you right there when you walked in, right?
She didn't let me sit on her bed.
Huh?
She didn't let me sit on her bed.
Okay, and that's where you're at. And then there's
It's
some.
usually a lot more organized, but I'm just trying to get out of here.
Okay, so
See how we don't believe you? Are you getting that? How we don't believe you? Alright, you're showing signs of a person that's under the influence. Okay, you were laying right by where this officer found some suspected drugs. So we know you're not telling us the truth. Okay?
Okay. I am telling the truth.
okay. What about the cigarette pack that was right over there?
I don't know. I don't even smoke regular cigarettes.
So you smoke these ones though, right? Mavericks.
No. I smoke menthol.
Oh. So she's gonna lose her own stash.
Yeah.
That seems silly. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Can I put shoes on?
You want to get some shoes? Stop.
Crackhead Bianca.
Remember
Remember that, please.
Hey, are you listening to me? Do you have anything tucked?
Ew. She does.
Do you have any drugs tucked? It's a yes or no question.
I don't think so.
When you can't even provide a straight no to a cop when he asks you if you have any drugs on you, any like heroin or crack shoved up your asshole, maybe tucked away in your bra, you can't even just say, no, I'm positive that I do not. Ma'am, you're guilty. You're going to jail. You can try to pin it on your roommate who called the cops in the first place. All you want. But you're going to jail. What are you doing? At least don't make it so... Oh, these people. It's okay though, because they have to learn the consequences of their actions, It's because she truly is not sure. She's being honest with the cop, which is good, I guess, in all due respect. But, you're guilty. See ya.
You like this, Chase? For real, man? If you're with Lindsay and you do drugs, it's fine. But if Lindsay does drugs, it's not okay. Or if Lindsay looks like she's doing drugs because it's Bianca. It's disgusting, dude. He's like, and you look like that? Are you serious? Like, I'm the coolest bitch on the fucking planet right now. I thought you knew. And you guys are going to hell. I know they are. It's funny. They're just tripping out. We're gonna go to hell. What are they doing up there anyways?
I believe the funny part is over with, and we're kind of just now watching a sad and pitiful drug-induced mental breakdown. Let's enjoy.
You're gonna leave him? Sure, but I gotta go to jail. On what charges? No charges. Just let me out down the road a little bit. I'll walk home. Oh, dude, she's disgusting.
Yes.
If you would have left me alone, you could have Nicki Minaj. Or Cardi. You could have if you would have just left me alone and believed me.
Do you have anything tucked?
The fuck are you talking about? No.
Do you have any drugs tucked?
No, dude, you have nothing to charge me with, I promise.
On your person right now, do you have any drugs?
No.
Okay.
Satan, tell him.
If you do, you're gonna get charged with another felony.
What? You don't even have a felony to charge me with now.
Drug possession.
What drug?
She keeps trying to deny this, like she wasn't found sniffing crystal meth in bed. Like it was against her nose. You were laying in bed with it. You weren't just caught needling it into your arm. You were caught cuddling with it, dude. Ew. You're on another level than drug addicts. You weren't just caught in the back alley desperately, shooting some up. You were caught like.
You think we're done? We're not done.
But you are. You don't even know what drug you're charging me with.
You're how's it kite right now?
No. Satan's making it real hot in here. I'm being charged with some kind of drug. We don't know what. You're fucking retarded, dude. We'll look around and see if we can find some other drugs to plant on her. He is, isn't he? Is he trying to plant some shit on me? He doesn't even have anything to charge me with. They ran me out of there before. I even told them, you guys don't care. I knew Montgomery County was. How'd you go? I knew it. Yes, we're gonna replace them with good, honest cops, sweetheart. Maybe I have some in the evidence room I can plant on it. Like, what the fuck? He doesn't even know what drug is. He looks so stupid. That's how he feels. That's Satan for ya. Saying, let Lindsay go, because I look stupid. I look stupider than Lindsay does right now. Don't touch me, please.
Who is Lindsay? We may never know. But she definitely looks dumber than Lindsay and most people right now. But at least she's learning the consequences of her own actions, people, ladies and gents. That is the lesson of these videos. It's these people learning the consequences of your actions because they never did as children, and this is why they act like this. I actually tend to feel bad for people in this position because you don't know what they're like off drugs or why their life ended up that way. Obviously something was wrong or unfulfilling enough in their life enough to cause them to turn down this path of using. It's really sad when that happens, But I'm glad she's going to jail because this way she's given the chance to sober up and possibly she may never do drugs again. Because a lot of the time the drug is just about the addiction. It doesn't even feel good for the addicts anymore to use, but they just feel this need to when they don't. Especially much harder drugs like the ones they mentioned her using, like heroin and meth. They're painful to get out of your system, and so it leads down this path of constantly trying to make yourself feel better physically, but restarting this awful cycle again. So let's hope she's doing better now. This was 3 months ago, so maybe she's doing better now that the side effects have worn off. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, ducklings. Bye-bye.